si Shay. The problem is, yun nga,
No.
nakakapag...
What I mean is strip.
Okay. Maybe.
Strip Shay, he will be out of the
Pwede.
clash for a few seconds, right?
Pero
Or you
sino
can at least
pwede?
control him, right? With a manhole or something like that, you know. If they're lucky. I mean,
That's
it's not easy,
possible.
but they can.
That's possible. Yeah, that's
technically.
possible. I think there should be a way or maghanap sila ng way para makapaglagay ng disable for Shay or hindi man si Shay, no, pero dapat kay BBDR na Rune Master maybe na dapat siya yung mapigilan dito sa laban.
That's why I think Chris Julio should be part of that
The lineup.
lineup.
So like
He's
from
the only one who can stop Shay. He has manhole, close confined, strip.
Untouchables, we
Right.
don't really have
But the thing
someone
is-
who's focused on one, like,
Yeah, but the
DPS
thing
in one
is-
person.
The RM Agi crit of BBDR, it has crazy damage.
Indeed, it is card,
I'm
bro.
feeling 600,000, 700,000 critical. Oh my god, bro. Right?
scary.
Normal attack.
And
It's
like,
more
the lower you
painful
get
than
his
the
HP,
Stellar Hunter. You can all imagine that.
and the lower you get his HP, the more damage he deals as well. Like, what, 10% damage increase because of the Dead Edgar card? Like, that's such a fatal combo, man.
That's why what he was doing was he will go in. If he got FF, he immediately spam asphyxia. Right, and just normal attack. You know, no need to death chain. Or I also seen him doing like the Abyss Arrival. It's very effective, especially if you're trying to focus someone. If you casted Abyss Arrival, you'll be blinded, and the dark damage can get more with you. So it's very hard, you know, to formulate a counter against this team.
Ayun na nga po, ladies and gentlemen. This is the grand finals for our Charity Cup. WagPoh versus UTB. Game 1 goes to WagPoh with a score of 30. Sorry, hindi 30 eh. Ano score nun din? Naalala mo ba?
28. Hindi ko na ano yun.
Yeah, I honestly forgot. But,
Anyway, I gotta be right back before the match starts. Toilet, be right back.
PP. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 will start in a few minutes. Don't forget to share the stream. Oo. Na lang nila yung live and revive na maalis ka. Revive na lang. Revive na lang. Revive na lang. Revive na lang.
Naman siguro sa game. Ang laking error din to na wala na anti-fatal si
Bruce Wayne. Oo. Naging chewable siya eh.
Oo, feeling ko hindi niya na-recast kanina eh.
Mahirap.
Kasi early stages pa yun, tol. Masyadong mabilis naman maubos yung anim.
Mahirap din yung yung SP Ranger sa pwestuhan lalo na sa ganyang
Lalo kapag pag merong nag-isolate like yung Shay, tapos merong naka-stack up na Agi Crit RM na bumibitaw ng libre habang nag-isolate si Shay.
Oo nga. Kay Shay kasi meron siyang backslide hide tapos yung nails dead.
Hindi, ang goal niya lang kasi dito, AFF siya eh. Kasi he's trying to isolate the clash. Ang goal niya ma-FF, ma-poison cast ko lang kayo dyan, ma-poison smoke ko lang kayo dyan, kota na siya. Ganun na yung iniisip niya.
Oo. Kaya niya pumasok kasi
Habang may feeling ko din na nape-pressure din yung AB ng kabilang team, yung UTB. Kasi hindi siya nakakapag-poison, nakakapag-slow poison that time.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 20 seconds na lang mag-i-start na Game 2 for the Charity Cup Grand Finals. Team WagPoh versus Team UTB in 15 seconds. Woohoo! So what do you think ng dapat adjustments for Noira? What do you think the adjustments for Team UTB for this?
I think they're gonna probably try to focus more on Shihi. Probably putting more star searching trap as well, like we see there.
Naman si Shay dito, tol. Nakita niya agad si Kaizen. Gusto niya agad bulatan. Nakita niya si Merlin. Mag-change Tiger tsaka Merlin dito, tol. Nakapag-Sunstorm siya. Lighting meteor, tinetrabote siya iba. Hindi ina-ignore nila si Shay ngayon, ha? Pero para sa akin, dapat hindi ata yung bigyan ng NFF niya ron kasi tagal lang shield nun.
That's the Saint. That's the Saint.
Dapat si Merlin, nakapagbitaw dito si Merlin pero wala pa rin namamatay, mga kaibigan.
Sahari might go down for this.
Oh, hindi
Nauubos,
siya makapag-first circle dahil hindi siya hindi siya
nauubos
kulat
yung
build
HP
eh.
niya. Plus, si Bruce
Sa
Wayne pa
pag-build
ngayon.
eh.
Okay,
Okay,
pero
hindi namatay kila Shea na isa.
1 point na ngayon sa...
Sliding naman,
Pero,
nakita
eto na nga, pinasok na nila, tol, si Cruz Julio,
Si
ha?
Chris Julio, pero
Oo,
mahirap
oo.
MVP niya si Chris Julio, ha? Tamang out si Shea doon. Looking for another target na naman. Pero nag-miss yung depravity niya, masyado maaga niya kinas. Okay,
Oo.
nakita niya rito para na manhole si Kaizen.
Pero 1-0 na kayo ng score. 1-0 na kayo ng score.
Putang ina, 500k na naman yung nakita ko.
Uy, easy.
Oo, easy.
Easy.
Okay, si Kaizen dito, tol. Tamang cast ng safety wall sa harapan niya. Akala niya MVP siya, pero nag-change target dito. Bruce Wayne ang gusto ni Shea dito. Medyo nagmi-miss. Dahil sa Kyrie, pero siya kay Sahari.
Sa Harig, tinamaan siya.
Ang galit-kulit mo, Boyet. 1-2 na ang score. 2-2 na ang score.
2-3.
11:47 ang ating oras dito. Rebuffing dito si Shea. Trying to attack na naman. Looking for a target. Si Sahari ang napili niya. Pa-after magkasura. Backsliding. Nakita niya si Kaizen dito. Pinoison cast niya. Parang bulalolo. Pinalambot ko sa pressure cooker. Kakatayin niya dito si Kaizen, mga kaibigan. 21k, 22k. Napakabilis mo.
Kaizen goes down! 3-3 na ngayon ang score.
Wala ka. Anti-fatal na naman si Kaizen, tol.
Hindi, dahil dun sa soul depravity. Pero
Hindi niya kinas. Merlin dito mamamatay ata.
Merlin might go down, pero napakakurat dito ni Merlin, ha? Sinubukan niya mag-white barrier, pero hindi yata aabot dun.
Effective. Mamamatay siya sa susunod.
Merlin goes down.
5-3 na naman. Ang hirap. Hindi nyo basta-basta pwedeng i-head on clash yan. Chris
Correct.
Julio escaped. Okay, nakita na naman na may naliligaw si Bruce Wayne. Ako po yung main DPS nila.
Napakasakit ng
Anti-fatal.
RM, tol.
Ito, sakit! 1.3M doon, bigla may nagtetra sa gilid. Ayun, sinapak siya ni Sahari, tanggal ang kulit ko si Shea.
Wala yatang anti-fatal dito si Shea.
Oh, 6-4
6-4 ang score, tol.
May buffing siya, pero hindi. Lalaban siya ng lalaban. Nakikita mo, nagkikritical lang masakit.
Merlin might go down. Merlin was taken down from this. Pero hindi ko makita dito sa laban si Beachy Rich, ha? Hanapin natin si Beachy Rich. Nandito pa rin sa laban si Beachy Rich, pero hindi natin siya makita.
Medyo,
ito.
hindi siya nag-airsplant, nag-hide lang siya para makapag-cast ng mandrake.
Okay, pero target. Ang target na dito?
Nakikita na naman, masakit
8-5 ang score, ha? 8-5 ang score.
Ako para sa akin, tol, ang kontra mo kay Shea dyan, i-deter mo, i-blood sucking mo, para FF siya ng deter.
Pero I think, pinalit...
Bruce Wayne ang kinabanatan niya rito, tol. Star searching trap, binabanatan siya, tol.
Confirm nga, Kuya Banobs, tinanggal nila si Beachy Rich, pinalit nila si Chris Julio. Ganun na nangyari, tinanggal nila yung genetic nila. Oo. Para to make way to Chris Julio.
Illusion, binabanatan siya. Mamamatay na sa poison.
Merlin goes down again. Nareso siya ng Osiris niya, tol.
Okay, good point doon. Okay, nakita
10-5 kayo na score.
Si Kaizen ang nabibigyan. Si Kaizen.
Kaizen goes down. Kaizen goes down.
Oh my God, ito na nga ba, nagdo-dominate na naman sila dito dahil sa clash na ganito, hindi pwedeng walang piketer. Sahari! Nag-solid gravity pero hindi pumasok. Mamamatay na naman dito si Sahari.
Sahari goes down. Sahari goes down kagad, ha?
No entry sa gilid, okay.
Si Sahari yung target. Si Sahari lang talaga ang tatargetin niya. Kasi alam niyang walang anti-fatal si Sahari. That's why yun yung tinatarget niya. Pero ito na yung target niya, tol, napakasakit!
Naku po, patay si Mr. Dapper. Okay, backslide in na naman si Shea dito.
Pero napatay siya ni takal siya sa area.
Fatal Boyet, ha? Sige, palag-palag lang. Yung adrenaline nila lahat, nakaangat na ngayon dito. Tangina, laban lang ng laban. Ito na naman tayo, mga kaibigan. The chasing is real, mga kaibigan. Dark Illusion in. Soul Depravity, hindi pumasok.
Mamatay na naman yata din si Bruce Wayne. 15-6 na ngayon yung score.
Dark Illusion na naman. Si Merlin lang gusto niya. Makapag-warber. Ano to? White barrier in ba to? Hindi na. Pinabalatan si Merlin dito. Napakasakit. 15-7 ang score. Lumalaki ang lamang minute dito.
Correct.
Oo, takatanggal ata. Hindi nyo napapansin, tol. Hindi napapansin yung kabosetang pagsistrip sa kanya. Kanina kita natin laki ng binaba ng damage siya. Down to 5k. 9k na lang, oh. Pero tuloy-tuloy siya. Ang medyo gusto niya lang gawin is debuff. Ganun yung ginagawa niya. Backslide out. DI in, mga kaibigan. Okay, nabuhay siya dito, tol.
Sorry.
Naku, naglag.
Sorry. Pinalitan ko yung quality. Wala yung quality bigla, eh. But
ito naman okay, binaba natin, medyo afraid dito si Bruce Wayne, mga kaibigan, pero not enough. Hindi niya kaya patayin dito yung Doran. Oops, nag-glow, Tinetra Vortex. mamamatay ata tol. Pero dalawa yung low HP sa UTB ngayon. Back to the POV of Shay, mga kaibigan. Poisonous smoke, tamang sinisilaban niya lang dito lahat. 7 minutes and 30 seconds na lang ang clash, mga kaibigan. Medyo naglalag tayo, nagkakagulo na. Freestyle na lang ako sa gitna ng Starbucks, mga kaibigan. Ito na naman si Shay, laban na yung laban. Medyo naglalag ang stream, walang iya kay AFY. Auto mo na yan, hindi tayo makakaraos. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Si Shay, wala pa rin anti-fatal.
Come on, internet!
Oh no, naglag. Ano nangyari? Tol, mukhang tumigil siya. Bibili ba ito ng espresso? Anong ginagawa niya, Boyet? Ito na naman tayo kay Shay's perspective. Boy na ulit! Poison smoke! Naglag! Naku po! Nakakanga na lang si Noira ngayon. Hindi niya alam ang nangyayari dahil sobrang lag. Ito na naman, laban na naman siya. Pinagpapalo niya, 30k, nabalik niya natin suot niya rito. Kaizen ang gusto niya, AB ang gusto niya. Hindi nagsisafety wall yung Kaizen dito. Or kahit anumang pampigil kay Shay. Dapat tol, castan mo yan kahit pa paano. Oh my God, napakalag.
Teka lang,
79
easy. Ayun na.
Okay, back on RS perspective tayo rito. Nakikita natin, 9:20 ang score. 6 minutes and 39 seconds ang clash. Recasting sila ng anti-fatal dito. Maaamoy kaya nila Shay ito? Naku po, okay. Okay, anti-fatal is up. Lahat sila nabalik na anti-fatal. So medyo mahihirapan. Dapat sa ngayon nakapag-rebuff din dito sila Shay. Pero lumaban pa rin sila habang naka-rebuff na yung kalaban. Feeling ko ito yung chance ng UTB para makakampak. Nako, ginawang pechay dito si Bruce Wayne. May AFF ata siya. Hindi pa rin naglo-load yung kay Shay, mga kaibigan. Ay naman lang. Ano nangyari sa kanila?
Tama
Okay.
naman.
Ito, medyo malabo lang pero palag-palag pa rin tayo, mga kaibigan. Nakita ni Bruce Wayne si Reyna Sky pero ayaw niyang tirahin. Naku po, nag-aarap siya ng target hanggang ngayon. Nag-twinkle siya out. Nakita niya si Shay, ayaw niyang banatan. Ini-ignore na talaga si Shay. Pero siya ng poison, 40k. Ang sakit para sa kanya. Medyo walang DPS na ginagawa dito si Bruce Wayne, tol. Kailangan niya bumanat.
Pero yan, napatay niya. Aha.
Dapat sa ngayon na-realize na kanina pang walang anti-fatal si Shay. Dapat hindi mo ini-ignore. Banatan mo ng banatan. Nakapag-warp white barrier dito. Mamamatay ba si Merlin? Pero nakaka-free na naman si Bruce Wayne dito. Okay, napatay niya isa. Hindi ko lang mabasa kung ano. 520 na score dito. Baba, auto mo na lang, Wen.
Yeah. Sige, continue.
Okay.
Delete kasi to eh. Na-delete na to eh. Okay, ayun na.
Okay. Shay is back, mga kaibigan.
Pero 7 points lead dito ang team ng WagPoh, ha.
5 minutes, tol.
Pero nahuli Shay dito na close confine siya. Natanggalan pa siya ng...
Wala ka pang kabayo ngayon. Paano ka makakatakas, Boyet? Mukhang magsusuicide siya dito. Anong una niya is-skill? Magbabackslide ata siya. Nire-ready niya ang pindutan ng backslide. Mamamatay si Shay, pero nag-dark illusion in pa rin siya. Papalag pa rin si kuya mo. Patay niya pa.
Chris Julio was taken down. Bruce Wayne got taken down as well.
Dalawa yung namatay doon.
Aha.
Nakita niya si Bruce Wayne, backslide in para mahabol, pero nagbagong isip niya. Sabi niya, ito na lang, kadikit ko na rin naman eh. Anong oras na rin kasi, pinoison cast niya, 16k ang palo niya rito, mga kaibigan. Okay, tamang chill lang. Shay trying to go back to his teammates, mga kaibigan. Hindi natin masyado makita yung score dito, pero masakit ang crit niya. 60k. Mamamatay na naman si Merlin dito.
Dapper, napatay nila si Mr. Dapper dito, which is the Spirit Whisperer ng team ng UTB. 4 minutes left.
14, no? Weng?
26 actually. Parang 26 yan. And 4 points na lang. Mananalo na yata dito ang team ng WagPoh versus dito. And mamamatay din yata dito si Sakari, pero may naka-fate.
Poison smoke na, iiwanan niya na. Pag na-poison smoke niya, alam niya patay na yun. Habang nasa loob ng
26-15 ang score. 26-15 ang score. Mr. Dapper, ngayon ang pinaka-target ko. 38,000 ang damage.
Patay na niya. Isa-isa na rin siya. Dark illusion in na naman. Sige, hindi ka na titigilan. Yun pala si Bruce Wayne, no? Yung pinapalo niya.
Chris Julio, napatay nila?
Sa poison smoke kasi kinulong siya sa manhole tapos pinagtatad ng poison smoke.
1 point na lang, ha? 1 point na lang. Mananalo na dito ang team ng WagPoh, ha?
Ito na ata ang match point nila. Nakita si Bruce Wayne.
Namatay dito si BBDR.
Pero na-slip si Shay doon. Okay, DDI into. Okay, pinapalo niya. Mamamatay na. Ito na ata ang katapusan. Mukhang makukuha na nila yung game 2.
And Bruce Wayne in game 2. Game 2 goes to Team WagPoh.
Oh my god.
Match point na sila, Kuya Banobs.
Oo.
But Noobs needs to drink. That was. I think a lot of Soul Blade crosses can actually take a lot of inspiration from Shehi. Like,
Yes.
even his equipment aside, even the way he plays, the way he controls the map, the zone, like, the amount of pressure he gives the enemy team is crazy. Like, you could even like visualize it. Like, Shehi focusing on Marilyn. Marilyn's like, oh shit, Shehi's on me, Shehi's on me. Like, he would probably be
Pressure.
tilting, getting constantly targeted like that, and
Yeah.
that does a lot to the communications of the team, right? And on top of that, like, we have a lot of last hitting stuff like dots, damage over times on the WagPoh team, so that actually contributes a lot to the last skills, like from the rune master to the poison smoke and everything like that. And also, we've got to give it up for Shihi, like being able to switch targets very quickly. That way, he's very omnipresent around like the map. Like he
Yeah,
can.
exactly. The omnipresent is the right term for it, right?
Mhm.
So I also noticed that he didn't recasted the anti-fatal on purpose, right? Because I know Shay, he's pretty much aware about it. But what he wanted to do is the constant pressure with the opponents, the omnipresence he's trying to establish on the team's mindset, right? The pressure is real, non-stop pressure in each type of opponents. For RMBBDR to get the window to free cast his normal attacks DPS, and we know it's crazy amount of damage. You can't just stand in front of BBDR's Agicrit. It's crazy. 600, 700,000 critical. Oh my god, it's crazy.
But then again, you also notice that BBDR's Agicrit is very glass cannon, right?
It's very good. Count.
It's very glass cannon, so that zone control really matters, and Shihi contributed a lot to that. The whole zone control, the map control, the omnipresence.
I think the
Switching
HP of
target.
the RM Agicrit is only 900k. He only has like 300k outside the PvP room. So that means it's because of the Edgar, right? So I think he still did a very good job on continuously throwing a lot of heavy DPS in that clash.
Yeah, definitely. Man, like, just now though, I saw Shihi, I think it was quite commendable. Like, he chased Sahari just because he was convenient, right? Sahari was convenient, he was within range, so he was like, oh yeah, let's go after Sahari, let's try to kill him. But then he saw Bruce Wayne attacking his team, and he immediately backslid to Bruce Wayne, and then started attacking Bruce Wayne, pressuring him and making him retreat. So that kind of like switching targets and being aware of the map and that control, it's very good. It's very good, so...
And actually, in that type of gameplay, especially if you're a melee character, right? You can use it well when you're using on iPad. I've experienced it before. It's easier to switch targets when you're using iPad rather than clicking on the targets. Especially emulators have this, some glitch stuff when doing clashes. Whew! What a game! What a game!
What a game. I mean,
Game, yeah.
a team that doesn't have a Stella Hunter, you think that, come on, like, the WagPoh team is full, like, melees, right? The only, like, range is the Magic Cat. They have a Shura as well, RM, so it's full melee, so you can't just barge in against a Stella Hunter.
Yeah.
But they managed to always scatter them, give them a hard time to regroup, not much time to regroup at all. So mostly you can have like 1 or 2 picks every time you commit because the support or like the other people helping out the team isn't around. They're like scattered somewhere else because of the zone control. So that's what it takes to have a melee team, guys. The zone control is what matters.
Yeah.
Even UTB is trying to adjust and trying to find the right lineup for this for this team, right? WagPoh. Because I think one of the reasons why they removed Begetter on that lineup is because they noticed there are 2 auto attackers DPS, right? So they finally think, maybe they thought about, hey, why not we just remove the Begetter? But the thing is, the poison smoke is the one who's killing them, right? Who's dropping most of the DPS on the backside of the clashes. It's because you don't have the Begetter to remove those poison smokes, right? And I really believe there's a huge amount of pressure every time you got casted by Howling Mandragora. Regardless if you're an auto attacker, Shay cannot micro well if he has all of the buffs. Like, you can't just throw skills, even poison smoke if we got Howling Mandragora, right?
Yeah, I don't think there was like because he was kind of like controlling the map everywhere. It's like
Mhm.
in Dota, I guess it's in a way like denying your teammates, your enemy like farm, you know, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So like, if you don't control that guy denying you farm or like denying you neutrals and EXP gold and stuff like that, you're gonna suffer in the long run because you don't have that much control. So that's what they lacked. I think the other team, they needed something to control Shahi. It could have been, I guess, a WagER. It could have been a Chrono, but I don't know if Chrono is like in their lineup or not. Or like even, let's just say like one of the huge threats to like melee classes, it's Doomsday, because you know
Yeah.
you gotta like commit, go in
Yeah.
to kind of
Mhm.
you know attack your targets. So if a Doomsday was in the middle of that, you'd be zoning them out in a way,
I
or
agree.
like forcing them to focus on the Luna. So I think that was what they lacked.
And also, I also expect the decision making of WagPoh on doing their, they won that match, so they will stick with the pre-made lineup, right?
Mhm.
If it works, it works, right? They didn't adjust. They wanted the opponent to get pressured for them to adjust. That's their psycho gameplay.
Okay. Okay.
What about your comments,
Why
Afi, Denden?
My head hurts really so bad. I'm
Why?
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did
Uh,
you slept too much?
I think I slept too much. Yeah. My head hurts really bad. I already took
Yung mga
medicine.
comment nila.
But ikaw na lang din. Basa ka ng mga comments din.